In a shocking twist that sent ripples through the hallowed halls of Buckingham Palace, Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, was declared the sole inheritor of the Queen's crown. This unforeseen announcement has the nation holding its breath, eagerly anticipating the coming power shift, a seismic moment that leaves Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, marginalized and furious. The stakes have never been higher, as loyalties are tested and ancient traditions are challenged. Before we go deeper into what this really means for the royal family, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update. The unexpected decree that Catherine would ascend to the throne, overlooking Camilla, disrupted the cherished continuity that the royal family has long safeguarded. Whispered conversations in shadowy alcoves gave voice to the discontent brewing beneath the porcelain exterior of tradition and protocol. The announcement was not merely a disruption, it was a cacophonous rebellion against the scripted destiny that had promised Camilla her place by the side of a future king. Inside the palace, the air crackled with defiance. Protocols that had stood the test of time crumbled, revealing familial fissures barely concealed by obligatory smiles. The symbolism of this decision stretched beyond the immediate implications, posing existential questions about the monarchy's future. Could the established hierarchy weather this intrusion of modern dynamics, a choice rooted not in lineage, but in vision? History had seldom shown favoritism for such radical departures from the norm, and yet, here it was, a proclamation destined to rewire centuries-old tapestries of royal succession. Catherine, thrust into this maelstrom, experienced a whirlwind of emotions. The weight of expectations settled heavily upon her, a dazzling crown of responsibilities encircling her thoughts. The gleam in her eye betrayed the tumult within, a mix of honor and trepidation, as she grappled with the formidable legacy now hers to shape. Public opinion, like the fickle British weather, shifted erratically between support for the fresh visage of the monarchy and the sympathy seeped allegiance to Camilla's seemingly thwarted path. The initial reactions from Camilla and her coterie of stalwarts injected an undercurrent of tension into the impending saga. Whispers of discontent, disguised as calm acceptance, masked a seething underbelly of resentment and strategizing. Intrigue and alliances brewed quietly in the recesses of royal halls, signaling a confrontation on the horizon. The ripple effects of the Queen's decision had only just begun to fan the flames of what promised to be an explosive chapter in royal history. As the echoes of the proclamation reverberate through the royal corridors, a brewing confrontation looms on the horizon, with power dynamics poised to explode into public view. Behind the opulent facades of the British monarchy lies a gripping tale of ambition and strategy. Witness the hidden power plays that unfolded in the days leading up to the pivotal announcement. In hushed meetings and clandestine dealings, alliances were forged, and betrayals were born, as a fierce battle over the Queen's legacy ensued. Who really pulls the strings within these sacred walls? In the shadowy corners of the great Windsor corridors, where history is whispered and alliances are whispered even softer, the true guardians of the monarchy's future gathered. Senior royals huddled closely with trusted advisors, their faces somber but resolute, as secrets thickened the air like fog rolling in off the Thames. The stakes were monumental. This latest chapter in the centuries-spanning saga of the crown was not to be written lightly. Behind closed doors, where the echoes of history hung heavily, voices were lowered and words chosen with the precision of court swordsmen. It was here, where plots unfurled in the stillness, that the real Game of Thrones began. Key advisors, invisible to the public gaze but formidable within these whispering walls, wielded their influence with deft, careful hands. They counseled, cajoled, and, when needed, coerced those around them. To mere onlookers, their faces were a mere backdrop to fleeting photographs, but within this exclusive circle, they were the architects of destiny, weaving their motives through the very fabric of the royal lineage. They were the unseen forces, orchestrating the crescendo of tension that would decide the eternal question. In an age straddling the old and the new, where should the future of the crown truly lie? Tradition clashed spectacularly with the modern world, the echoes of an imperial past colliding violently with the demands of a contemporary society. This relentless tug-of-war manifested itself in the strained interactions between Catherine and Camilla, two visages of regal elegance caught in the storm's eye. Underneath the veneer of polite discourse, their exchanges simmered with the intensity of suppressed rivalries. Every glance, every word contained layers of implication, of silent accusation, and understood truths, sending invisible tremors through the palace halls. But it wasn't just the royals enacting this grand performance. Palace staff and insiders, those who lingered just beyond the chandelier's reach, played their roles in the unfolding drama. Loyal retainers and shadowy confidantes became the kingdom's eyes and ears, their subtle maneuvers and whispered confidences influencing the tides in ways unseen by the public. Though without crowns or titles, they held power akin to invisibility, affecting change beneath the polished surface of royal life. And so, within this labyrinthine theatre of power, the intricate dance of politics moved in harmony with the heartbeats of the nation. The decisions made, the alliances formed, set the stage for consequences that would ripple through the tapestry of the kingdom, threatening to unravel secrets long kept, to fracture alliances recently formed. As whispers transform into strategic maneuvers, the struggle for power becomes more than just a family affair, setting the stage for a confrontation that the world is watching. In a dramatic bid to reclaim her place in royal history, Camilla launches a formal appeal to contest the crown inheritance. The courtrooms, typically somber and impartial, are alight with tension as she presents her case like a carefully woven tapestry, each thread meticulously chosen to reflect a legacy she claims was wrongfully set aside. Her appeal is set upon intricately detailed grounds, legal precedents, historical claims, and arguments wrapped in both ancient tradition and modern interpretation. Camilla stands firm, her resolve unyielding, her eyes ablaze with a mixture of determination and desperation. She frames her challenge not merely as a personal quest, but as a rectification of historical injustice. The emotional weight of the appeal is almost palpable. For Camilla, it is not simply a matter of title or power, but a battle to reclaim an identity stolen in the shadows of the palace corridors. Each word uttered in her defense carries the weight of years spent in the periphery, her rightful place obscured by politics and betrayal. Those who have stood at her side since her early days step forward yet again, voices rising in solemn support. But their numbers are woefully small, in contrast to the silence that hovers around them, a silence more deafening than any spoken dissent. Loyalties long buried are laid bare, each silent courtier a testament to the complex and shadowy world of royal allegiance. The rejection of her appeal is swift, unforgiving, and brutally public. An unprecedented move in the austere world of royal protocol, the dismissal is delivered with a cold efficiency that slices through the remnants of her hope. Onlookers gasp at the audacity of such a rapid decree, the whisper of scandal dancing through the halls. Camilla stands in the eye of this storm, her defeat resounding not just within the legal chambers, but echoing through the very heart of the kingdom. Her aspiration to alter the course of history is flattened under the iron gavel of finality, her challenge extinguished before it could take full flight. The emotional fallout for Camilla is a spectacle of human vulnerability laid bare for all to see. The humiliation is profound, a bitter taste of public disdain that reshapes her irreversibly. Yet, in this crucible of hardship, she finds a steely resolve to redefine her role, even as the shadows of defeat loom large. This dismissal, so painful and so public, has become a catalyst, a painful yet inevitable transformation from contender to survivor. In the wake of the appeal's denial, speculation spreads like wildfire. The royal saga, already a labyrinth of politics and passions, is further complicated by the swirling rumors. Tongues wag with tales of unseen hands pulling strings, of clandestine meetings held in the hushed corners of the palace. Was there foul play at work? Whispers the court. or merely the inevitability of Camilla's fate. The uncertainty feeds the intrigue, ensuring that her story remains etched into the annals of royal drama. As Camilla grapples with the aftermath of her public challenge, the tides of public sentiment shift, promising further twists in this royal saga. Embrace the transformative journey of Catherine as destiny weaves its tapestry around her. Ascending to wear the Queen's crown, she embarks on a new chapter, one that blends duty with personal desire, tradition with vision. Balancing on the precipice of history, Catherine's path is fraught with expectation and hope. Can she redefine monarchy for a modern era? Her heart races as the inevitability of her rise becomes palpable, the air thick with possibility. A swirl of emotions consumes her: joy, anticipation, trepidation. Each second pulls her closer to the moment where the crown, with all its weight and grandeur, will rest upon her head. The pulse of the kingdom beats to the rhythm of her ascendancy, a melody both familiar and alien. Catherine stands not in the shadow of predecessors, but as a beacon of a reimagined future. The title bestowed upon her is not merely her right by marriage, but an honor she has earned in the hearts of the people. The public heralds her with a fervor akin to an ancient chant, their voices echoing a choice as natural as breath. She is their queen, a symbol of relatability and poise. With each wave and smile, she contrasts the silent ghosts of the past, the spectre of Camilla lingering like an echo of what could have been and what never was. Catherine embraces this symbolic mantle, delineating her reign from past uncertainties, carving her niche in the annals of royalty. Her reflections cast long shadows over her years beside the Queen, a relationship that was both a forge and a crucible. The mentorship was a subtle dance of reverence and revolution, each gesture sharing whispers of responsibility and reinvention. The embers of their interaction glow warmly within her, powering her resolve as she steps into a role molded by love and storied tradition. In the depths of her contemplation, she envisions her queenship as not merely a dynasty's continuation, but as a vessel for progress. The tapestry she weaves aims to intertwine the venerated with the modern, spinning a legacy of a crown invigorated by empathy and inclusion. Her ascendancy is a herald of harmony, one poised to infuse the monarchy with colours as vibrant as those gleaming in her mind's eye. Challenges linger on the horizon, like gathering clouds promising tempestuous trials. With an eye steeled against them, yet softened by humanity, Catherine recognizes the perils awaiting her. The responsibility is as vast as the ocean, its waves crashing relentlessly against the shores of certainty. Still, she steadies herself with a message, a promise to her people and the watching world. Her voice, clear and steady, pierces through discord with the sincerity of 1,000 pledges. The crown's duty to its subjects will not waver, a monarchy molded by time and tethered to its people. She solemnly vows to bridge eras, inheriting the past, shaping the future. Yet, as Catherine steps into a regal role, shadows from the past and present blur the line between allies and adversaries, complicating her journey forward. Family ties once strong are now in tatters, as the royal family finds itself fractured by competing ambitions and divided loyalties. Witness the intimate moments where bonds unravel, leading to betrayals that shake the very core of royal unity. As the monarchy's internal strife spills into public view, one question persists: who will emerge unscathed in this familial clash? Within the hallowed halls of the royal estate, whispers of discord ripple through the generations. Once inseparable, they now orbit each other like celestial bodies on diverging paths, their inner turmoil outstripping the royal composure expected of their lineage. Catherine and William, buoyed by the tides of their public duties, navigate the choppy waters of responsibility and desire. Their once united front now strains at its seams, as pressure mounts and the whispered shadows of the past refuse to fade into obscurity. The trust that cemented their partnership teeters, precariously perched on the precipice of doubt. A single look, a shared silence, suffices to signal the tremors beneath their polished veneer. Yet it is not just this royal couple that finds itself entrenched in uncertainty. Harry and Meghan, distant yet irrevocably tied to the family saga, follow paths both parallel and divergent. Their choices, seen as bold departures, weave through the fabric of the monarchy, tugging at strings that knot and fray. Each move they make sends ripples across the ocean of public perception, each decision a point of reflection and critique of the family they left behind to chart their own course. Their narrative intertwines with Catherine and William's, not unlike the threads of a complex tapestry where patterns of power and pedigree rewrite themselves. Overseeing this unfolding drama, Camilla, ever poised yet profoundly human, reaches out to Charles. Her plea is raw, a heart laid bare before the one who knows its every beat. Their marriage, forged in passion and resilience, now grapples with the seismic waves of familial unrest. She implores understanding, compassion, an acknowledgement of the strain that has pressed against their union, whispering for a reconnection amidst the chaos. Charles stands, a monarch and a man, caught in the balance between duty to crown and heart, a balance that trembles under the weight of expectation. Outside the palace walls, the media watches with ravenous intent, amplifying every discordant note of the family's symphony. Unyielding in their gaze, their lenses capture each sideways glance, each whispered word, casting long shadows that loom over the royals' attempts at privacy and reconciliation. The public, entranced and judgmental, becomes an unwelcome participant in this regal dance, their interpretations adding pressure to already breaking hearts. Despite the fractures, a glimmer of hope punctuates the pervasive gloom. There is talk, a hesitant whisper among confidants about reconciliation, a potential mending of the divides that threaten to become chasms. Can these bonds, though strained and tested, be reforged in adversity's crucible, or will pride and ambition tear them asunder once more? Only time will tell, as the family stands on the brink, caught between what was and what could be. As familial bonds are tested to their breaking point, a whisper of scandal threatens to shift the narrative, impacting not just the palace, but the entire nation. The kingdom stands on the verge of a divide, as public opinion splits over the royal family's future. From impassioned supporters rallying around Catherine to stalwart defenders of Camilla's cause, the nation watches as its monarchy faces unprecedented scrutiny. The very foundation of royal tradition hangs in the balance, with the public's sentiment as the ultimate judge of destiny. Throughout the realm, whispers and conversations ripple, echoing from bustling city streets to the quiet countryside. Catherine, poised and undeniably radiant, has captured the hearts of many. Her charisma and modernity suggest a fresh dawn, a new era for the monarchy, allowing people to dream of possibilities that speak to a younger generation. For them, she embodies hope, an embodiment of grace coupled with an understanding of modern responsibilities. Still, there echoes a respect for tradition, a voice that defiantly claims Camilla's rightful position. Loyalists argue that her steadfast presence has been the backbone of the institution, a symbol of resilience woven into the monarchy's very fabric. Her countless years of service and sacrifice haven't gone unnoticed. For her advocates, she represents stability in a changing world. The media, the ever-present lens that magnifies every royal blink and breath, has not been idle. Newspapers shout headlines of discontent and support alike, each drawing its line in the sand. Broadcasts dissect every movement, every gesture, feeding a public hungry for insight or drama. Television debates, with fiery exchanges and impassioned monologues, further fuel the flames of division. And then, there are the relentless waves of social media, where every post, tweet, and comment becomes a battleground. Influencers, those modern-day oracles, wield significant power over public opinion, swaying minds with a single viral statement. In this digital age, every citizen holds the power to voice their allegiance, turning the tide with fingertips. Yet, this tug-of-war between past and future isn't unprecedented. History, after all, remembers its lessons well. royal affairs have always danced to the tune of public sentiment, reminding the crown that no throne truly sits upon unshakable ground. Tales of yesteryear whisper warnings of monarchies rising and falling, echoing the same tides of public passion now surging through the present. Amidst this tumult, stories emerge from the people themselves. An elderly woman reminisces about coronations of the past, her eyes misting with nostalgia, while a young father hopes his children will grow inspired by their future queen or king. These personal testimonies become the heartbeat of a nation, painting a vivid picture of dreams, fear, and uncertainty. As the nation voices its fervor, whispers of an explosive secret emerge, hinting at deeper rifts yet to surface. A clandestine revelation unearths shocking secrets that threaten to upend everything. Buried truths emerge from the shadows, intertwining lies and half-measures that expose the players behind the crown's contested fate. It begins one frigid night when confidential documents, sealed away for decades, are discovered in a forgotten chamber of the royal archives. These papers, yellowed with age yet fiercely potent, lay bare a tangled web of deception, sparking questions about the very foundation of the monarchy. Names inscribed in elegant but tremulous handwriting speak of alliances unseen, betrayals unthinkable. A world where truth was malleable in the hands of those who wielded power with both arrogance and fear. In the margins lie testimonies of those coerced or complicit, each word a thread in a cloak of lies that has enveloped the monarchy for generations. As these revelations unfurl, whispers of unforeseen allies and concealed foes cast shadows over the realm. Figures once thought loyal are unmasked, their hidden agendas now bolder than the embellished curtains cloaking royal windows. The age-old dance of politics and power loses its veil, and figures languishing in obscurity step into the light with motives unsettling in their clarity. Among them stands a shadowy puppet master, a figure who, through subtle machinations and persuasive whispers, sought to control the strings of destiny. This enigmatic presence weaves through the newly emerged narrative, their handprints on every twisted turn of fate, orchestrating wars and alliances, betrayals and reunions, all beneath the cloak of secrecy and subterfuge. In the eye of this storm stand Catherine and Camilla, their roles pivotal yet painfully human against the backdrop of strategic deceptions. Their personal accounts paint a landscape of turmoil and heartache, where every decision feels heavy with the weight of unseen truths. Both find themselves pawns and queens in a game far more dangerous than they had ever imagined, as they navigate a world where familial bonds are tested against the sharp blade of reality. The revelations cast long shadows over their choices, forcing them to confront the past as they brace for a future tainted with ambiguity. The potential fallout echoes through the hallowed halls of power, where thoughts of royal sanctions and shifts in succession plans now torment the minds of the decision-makers. Everything is in flux as the monarchy, steeped in tradition, contemplates unprecedented changes in its once unshakable structure. The keys to the kingdom, it seems, have danced to a different tune, a choreography now uncontrollable, unsettled. The implications stretch beyond the immediate, hinting at a transformation of royal protocol and the very essence of governance, harsh truths demanding a reckoning as ceremonial masks slip away to reveal the raw faces beneath. As the dust of secrecy begins to settle, the question remains, how can the monarchy reconcile with its tumultuous revelations? These truths will not dissolve under the weight of gilded crowns. They are phoenix-like, rising to challenge the old order. The road ahead is fraught with uncertainty, yet rich with the possibility of rebirth amid the ruins of deceit. The monarchy must confront its reflection, stripped of illusions, moving forward with a newfound honesty. In this testing ground between past and possibility, it must redefine itself or risk being lost to the shadows from which these truths emerged. As day breaks over Buckingham, the echoes of history guide the royal family towards a new horizon. Amidst the rubble of controversy and division, there is hope for reconciliation and renewal. The first rays of sunlight break through the shadows, illuminating paths tread with caution yet marked by a resolute determination to rediscover unity and purpose. The members of the royal family, having faced harsh scrutiny and public skepticism, now gather courage to confront their recent past with unexpected alliances and gestures towards a cohesive future. This defining moment feels like the cusp of something grander, where lessons from their entwined tales are meant to forge a more resilient future, an endeavour to unify a monarchy divided, and in doing so, offer a nation the promise of a united crown. Catherine and William, a duo not unfamiliar with the limelight, rise their silhouettes strong against the dawn's glow, setting the tone with initiatives both earnest and groundbreaking. Theirs is a sincerer approach, with hands extended toward a public eager yet wary. Programs in education, mental health, and sustainability are seeded with promise, nurturing an image of relatable royals with genuine concern for their subjects' well-being. Their voices ring clear, instilling faith and demonstrating an admirable capacity to learn and evolve amidst past disputes. And there stands Camilla, a figure who once walked through contentious whispers, now poised at the edge of her own vindicating dawn. Her future role, shaped by both acceptance and past criticisms, draws her toward paths of healing, not just for herself, but within the very fabric of royalty. Her engagements, sprinkled with humility and directness, reveal a woman seeking not just redemption, but a place she can authentically call hers. In the public eye, these changes are echoes cast during storied ceremonies that redefine tradition, moments where history's ink has a chance to write anew. The crowds stand to witness these declarations of renewal, ceremonies that speak more than words and choreography. They articulate a hope that healing, though complex and ongoing, is within reach. The royal family's renewed engagement with the citizens reflects this revived spirit. Faces in the crowd, wary from past disconnect, begin to soften, while the tides of public opinion, once harsh and blistering, show signs of gentle relent. Hand in hand, the monarchy leans into these public encounters, each handshake and smile a testament to a pledge for a revived dialogue with those they serve. Hints of what lies ahead emerge within pivotal speeches, layered and nuanced, where veiled promises of transformation lie beneath grand rhetoric. The future of the British monarchy becomes a tapestry part sewn, its threads suggesting paths of diversity, adaptability, and inclusion. It's a canvas not yet fully realized, but visibly steeped in potential and promise. Despite the glimmers of hope, the legacy of recent turmoil lingers, hinting that the monarchy's challenges may extend beyond the horizon we see.